Hello everyone, this is Mayor Trainboy here, and as you can see here, we have these Thomas & Friends minis, and I got these things from Walmart last night, and as you might know, a lot of stuff has been told about this type of range, and if you have seen my spring vacation video, at the end of it, it showed some Thomas & Friends minis that I just got on my spring break. And it's these four right here. And they were my first mini Thomas trains. And so you can see here, that's the classic Standard Thomas, and that's the Spooky Emily, the Superhero Victor, and this one, a Metallic James. These four are my first Thomas & Friends minis. These three just came in a 3-pack, and this one, the Metallic James, came in a blind bag. So just like I said, that last night at Walmart, I got more of these Thomas & Friends minis, and you can see here I got 3 blind bags, except have these aren't actually blindable. Oh, you can see here, and if you remember, heard that Leokin video had about these blind bags. They're kind of easily see-through, and I suppose he's right. These bags are poorly made to make you blind and hard to tell who's inside these bags. But yeah, these are the 3 bags I got in that range. And also right here, I even got a 3-pack of these Thomas & Friends minis, and of course you could easily tell in this pack what they are. And so here we have a Racing Gordon, and also a Standard Classic Diesel 10, and a Chillin' Sydney. And I even got this Thomas & Friends minis carrying case, so I could use these minis to store in them. And as you can see right here, and you might already know, it features a Golden Thomas. And yeah, also on the back here talks about information of it, this range. So once I get these things open up, we'll be able to take a good look at them and also see what's inside these bags. Let's start off with the blind bags, or not so blind bags, whatever you want to call them, and see what's inside. And it looks like we got Henry. And this is the classic Standard Henry from the classic series. And here's the next one. Really, sometimes these bags are kind of stiff to open up, but it looks like I'm getting it. And it looks like we got a Mummy Percy. And it looks like this one's from the Spooky series, I'm sure. And here's the last bag that I'm about to open up. I'm pretty sure that I know who's in this bag because this number right here. And if you remember that Leo Kim video was talking about this kind of badge when he was reviewing these things. Oh yeah. And looks like he got here a classic standard Thomas. So this is my second classic standard Thomas that I got here, because the first one that I got came in a 3-pack. And yeah. But if you don't really believe me, this is the first one, that's the second one. And gee, their numbers are totally different. This one right here is 48, and this one is 44. So that's the trains that just came in this blind bag. So that's them. So we'll just push them in aside right now. Alright then, now let's open up this 3-pack right here, shall we? That was a bit difficult to pull out. So here we got a Racing Gordon, which is from the Racing series. Of course, my favorite feature is this black and white checker board on his cab. I kind of like. And we also got here the standard Diesel 10 from the classic. And here we got here from the Chilling series is Sydney. And I'm pretty sure that this model of Sydney is based on the season 18 episode, The Missing Christmas Decorations, because if you who know that we see Sydney getting covered in Christmas lights, so I'm pretty sure that this model is based on that episode, I should say. And now one more thing to unbox, and it's this carrying case. So here's this golden Thomas that just came in that carrying case, and I have to say that this thing looks really amazing, and I think that this model is supposed to represent the 70th anniversary of Thomas and Friends, but I'm not really sure about that. But yeah, definitely looks really metallic, just like the metallic James that I have. And here's the carrying case right here. I just unboxed, and of course that the golden Thomas just came with it. Sorry if I was stuttering a bit. And not only that, it can store your trains in, but on the back of it there's a little circle track that you can drive your trains on around this number 1. So there you have it. There are my new Thomas & Friends minis to go with my first 4 of the Thomas & Friends minis range. And these are the new ones. The standard classic Henry, the bandaged or mummy Percy, whatever you want to call it, and also another standard Thomas, a racing Gordon, and a standard Diesel 10, a Chillin' Sydney, or probably a, if you want to call it, the Christmas Light Sydney, and the Golden Thomas, a special edition, if that is, I'm sure. And also that carrying case so I can store them in. So what I might probably do is that since I got a second standard Thomas, since this one is my first one, I'll probably give this one a little customize on this one. Like I'll probably detail its buffers and give it that classic splash of white on the top of the footplate. Once I pull this apart, of course. But yeah, these are the new Thomas & Friends minis items that I just got to go with these 3. And to finish off this video, I have stored all the trains into the carrying case because I'm sure that some of you guys might like to see that, and some of you might be disappointed if I did not showed you that, but I'm showing you now. And here they are, all in that case, all around it, and yes, there are some empty spaces to be seen, and it's empty spaces, and it's just because this is all what I have bought so far of the Thomas & Friends minis. And yeah, so there you are. That's all the Thomas & Friends trains I just got to go with my first few, and hopefully I'll be able to get some more of these little trains in the range in the future, and maybe I'll produce some videos with that if that's what you guys would like me to do. And so until next time, everyone, This is Merritt Train Boy signing off.